Chosen ones, what's up? How you guys doing? Like to thank you guys for tuning in with your big bro, only the realist. Um, what I wanted to say was, don't let don't let what you can't see yet discourage you from continuing on. Okay, you know, a lot of things people don't understand about the realm, right? The spiritual realm, right? Things that only few are able to acknowledge on this planet. Okay, which is why you will always have the messenger. Okay, the one who holds the knowledge, the one who holds the wisdom, the one who teaches, right? But as a teacher, you must go through the lessons first, right? Like, you can't just walk in a classroom full of students as a teacher, right? And not know what you're talking about. And in that sense, it's like the teacher has no knowledge of what to give to the students. So remember, chosen ones, that you got to go through those lessons, right? And these are the ones that actually take the lesson as the lesson to get over the challenge. Okay, I know some people that see life as, yeah, life has lessons and challenges and things like that, but they never understand the spiritual realm, you know what I mean? The laws of the universe, right? They never understand those kind of things. Because maybe they were not meant to understand those kind of things, right? And that's why there's this back and forth with, like, you know, what goes on within the magic of the spiritual realm, right? Magic comes out of the spiritual realm, guys. You know what I mean? People deny these things, but these are the people that have never had a supernatural experience. These are the kind of people that never had a magical, inspiring, influential, or um, intelligent opening, right? These are the people that never looked up at the stars at night and saw a UFO or some kind of weird unidentified object flying through the sky. These are the people that live life day to day, knowing that at least God created this, but not really expanding upon that, opening your own, you know what I mean? Opening your own gates of what is real to you and what's not, you know what I mean? So at that sense, they leave it to the scientists, which used to be alchemists, which used to be magic. They ask them, which in today's modern world, they don't believe in those things, you know what I mean? Science is like, what you see is what you get, you know what I mean? But alchemy is like, what you create is what you get, you know what I mean? So in that sense of creation, it's like it's not what we perceive as, like, you know what I mean? People think, I mean, you know, you have to be very powerful to be a someone who can move objects, telekinesis, you know what I mean? But, people, they have this thing where they're like, you know, show me magic, right? And they're like basically asking you to do something which would take so long with focus and concentration and understanding of all four or all five elements, right? You know, and it's like, of course, like I'm not gonna be able to move things with my mind right now, but if you gave me basically a lifetime to be able to achieve that, then yeah, it's possible. You know, the energy that we hold on this planet, it's definitely possible. There are many beings on this planet who hold the power to move objects with their mind. We don't hear of them, or they're just secluded to where, you know, they're afraid that maybe people would acknowledge them and, you know, try to do things to them, you know, or whatever. But, you know, what goes on in the spiritual realm cannot be seen with the naked eye, okay? Things that happen in the spiritual realm are not physical to the naked eye, okay? We There's another way to believe it, to see it, right? It's like you have to be gifted that, okay? Which is why there's people that say it's not there, and then there's people that say it's there and I've experienced it and I know that it's there, right? Well, obviously the people that have never experienced it can't say anything about the truth of it, right? And that's a real life fact. You just can't, right? You can't look at somebody and say, yeah, he's had a spiritual awakening. No, you can't do that. You have to be the being, the one that was sent as the messenger to be able to obtain that gift, to be able to show or give to others, and you know, so they're able to receive words of wisdom and knowledge and things like that, you know what I mean? So I know that it's very hard to understand it like that for those of you who have never experienced anything magical, supernatural, or, you know, out of this world kind of things, you know, UFOs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, obviously that is just like, you know, it's just not your topic. But, you know, for my chosen ones, the ones that have experienced supernatural things, astral traveling, and dream walking, right? And we have psychics, right? And we have people that can read minds. We have people that have the abilities um, to control energies, and we have master manifestors, and we have there are so many different types of beings on this planet that are here as messengers, guys. You know what I mean? They're here as messengers, and of course, you know, we're gonna get debunked because of the commoner. You know what I mean? The commoner, the one who cannot see beyond the naked eye, right? The one who is unwilling to open a door to the third eye, right? Because of fear, or because of what they have been taught, or because of just plain I don't care kind of thing, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But keep going, chosen ones, you know what I mean? Don't let anything discourage you, okay? Don't let anything ever discourage you. You know, don't ever let anyone tell you that there's nothing magical about this planet. Don't ever let anyone tell you that there's nothing magical about this planet. Don't ever let anyone tell you that there's nothing magical about the journey that you're walking, okay? And also the spirits that roam around us, okay? And the spirits that we have inside of us as well, okay? Don't let anyone ever discourage you upon those means, because why? We live on a planet in the middle of the galaxy, okay? Now, watch a TV show with aliens on a planet in the middle of some weird galaxy with a bunch of different other aliens on other planets, and you basically have us, okay? So, and this is a real life thing, you know what I mean? We gotta wake up, okay? We gotta wake up, okay? You know, and that's why I like spirituality, right? You know, religion is a part of spirituality because the prophet was spiritual, right? And the prophet had to experience lessons and challenges and things like that to be able to spread his word to others in the village, okay, or in the town, or wherever the prophet resided, okay? And the reason I say it's part of it and not that it is because spirituality is something of free will, of free spirit, and religion is something of understanding, knowledge, but for those who feel inclined to bow down to a prophet, you know, it becomes something, you know, of control, right? You know what I mean? It becomes something of control, where even the person next door would be able to control you with just, you know, speaking to you about the words of God. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind, at all times. You know what I mean? Um, but you know, it's spirituality. You get to roam through your own personal growth, right? So like people read the Bible and they get the prophet's way of healing, the prophet's way of dealing with others, the prophet's way of living life, the prophet's way of, but in spirituality you get to live your way as long as you follow what? Universal laws, which the prophets were teaching the students of the now reformed religion, right? It wasn't a religion before, it was just the prophet's story, you know, but now it's the religion because it's cult like, you know, people come together and praise and have an understanding of what, you know, each part of the prophet's journey was significant and loving and celebrating and honest and blissful, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you get to really dive deep into your own healing, your own personal growth, you know, your own, you get to align your own chakras the way that life shows you how to do it. You basically become your own prophet. You know what I mean? Who cares if no one else wants to follow you, believe in you, or any of those kind of things? This is you, like what you are. You know what I mean? If you follow your own beliefs, right? You follow like you the universe and your spirit has already shown you, like, okay, say for example, your first time stealing, you go into a store, right? This is before you have any knowledge or intelligence upon your spirit and how they're trying to guide you through your journey, okay? And you go in there and you steal something. You steal a candy, right? Like, you steal a candy, not knowing that you're gonna get karma for stealing that candy, even though it's a small little piece of candy, right? You put it in your pocket, you walk out. Maybe a couple days later, you know, something happens to you. You get something stolen from you, or you know, they caught you on the camera, like, you know, doing something, and you know, you got in trouble a little bit or whatever. But it was there to basically just show you, hey, like, this was not good to do, so you should probably not do this again. And you know, that's a part of it, you know what I mean? That's a part of it right there. That's like you don't have to go in a book and be like, yeah, this is the answer to this, this is why this happened to me. No, the universe is going to show you, hey, This was not good for you, so don't do that again. Okay, you learned your lesson. Bam, you got over the challenge. Bam, now you have that knowledge. You can put that knowledge in a book that you have. You can put that keep that knowledge just stored within you. So you can always have that with you. So whenever you walk in the store and you're like, man, I don't have enough money for that, and you're like, ah, it's whatever. You know the universal laws. You know that you're not supposed to steal. You know that you're not supposed to do things that are not aligned with your positive influence on your journey. You know what I mean? It's so awesome to be able to understand universal laws, laws that we cannot see. You know what I mean? That's like the most like that's like the most those are like the most magical laws ever. I don't care who says whatsoever to it. Everyone has experienced some part of karma to help allow them to see themselves in a different way, a better way, or to see what they have done, or to see how they can make it better next time if they have a chance to. These are the things that are unseen, and people think that it's just a regular thing. Like, yeah, people go through stuff here and there, blah blah. No, no, no. People go through things as lessons and challenges, but when someone has faced karma. You know what I mean? And the other thing is like we got past lives, right? So you never know why people leave to the next life early. You never know why people come into this world smarter than the smartest man in the world. You never know why. You know what I mean? Past lives are also things that we cannot see with our naked eye. But as I was explaining earlier, there are dream walkers and psychics, right, who can see things and dream things that are from the past, or from different parallel universes, or from different universes in general, different dimensions, right? So many different things involved with the magic of this earth, of this planet, right? That we see, or not we, because I don't see the earth like this. Others, commoners, I should say, commoners, we should be all chosen ones in this conversation right now. There should be nobody that's saying like, nah, that sounds stupid, bro, or nah, like spirituality is not even cool, bro, or nah, like you're not chosen. Any of you people, please leave the video, because we don't need you in here. We, as manifestors, as people that hold and have obtained magic as gifts from the universe and spirit, because of the things that we've challenged ourselves through, you know what I mean? We are the ones, you know what I mean? We should be, you know what I mean? You guys should be more happy, man. You know? Even though it's hard to find that sometimes, but be happy, that you have gifts that other people don't. You have gifts that people only imagine to have, you know? So don't leave yourself short. Um yeah, we don't need those people in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, witches too. You know what I mean? Witches too, right? I love witches, man. Witches, earth voodoo, earth voodooists, hoodooists, shamans. Come on, man. We can't forget all of these magical beings that are on this planet, man. Doesn't matter what level they are at. As long as they are trying to get forward, make themselves, make their increase their abilities, their powers, and use them in a positive way to form better relationships with others, so that others can understand that there are beings out here. You know what I mean? We should not cut ourselves short by letting commoners help us think in a certain way that we are not designed to understand. You know what I mean? If you think outer worldly, you are not designed to think like, yeah, I want to go to work today, and I want to come home and just lay down, watch some TV, and go to sleep. No, man, like you're on some other stuff, thinking on a different level, wanting better for your life, wanting better, better things so that you can create faster, you can create more sufficiently, right? You can create more, or efficiently, my bad, and you can set firm things so that creations are able to be created on the spot without having to do, you know what I mean? Chosen ones have thoughts that people would, like I said, only imagine to have. You know what I mean? Really thinking outside of the box. So when people come to you with BS about why you're thinking a certain way, why you're not thinking in a common way, right? A normal way, a way so they could understand you, right? Remember, you're that 1%. Remember that, chosen ones, you're that 1%, right? You know, you're that 1%. Shit. Anyways, guys, I thought that this was an awesome talk right here. I didn't know that it was gonna get into all of this stuff. I hope that you guys got something from it, you know. And most of the reason why I talk about these kind of things is because these are the kind of things that led me to be who I am today, you know. Having those experiences of you know um, awakenings and enlightenments, things like that, you know, near-death experiences, and all of these things that unlock doors that people would only imagine to walk through, you know. And maybe what you have might be small now, but when it becomes great, chosen ones, you will know why you walked the path that you walked. And you will know why the ones that, you know, spoke badly upon you about why you think the way you think, about why you do the things that you do, and about why you allow your spirit to guide you through the journey. Until next time, guys. Peace.